Okay, here we go. So I feel like I've recorded a video similar to this, but I'm going to go ahead and record it here again, or record something similar, because I feel very autistic, so I'd rather just record 3 videos. That way I have something there. That way I'd rather have something than have nothing. So Western civilization, like I say, it's a lot of debate about what that means. Obviously, alt-right, would talk about the Greeks, and they would talk about Catholicism and other elements like that which created it. Other people would say that Western civilization was influenced by the Greeks and whatnot, but I think ultimately they would say it comes from the Enlightenment, and of course where atheism is and all that sort of thing, and that Christianity didn't really serve as much of a purpose, and it came from that sort of thing. And I think that, like I said, this is basically what I'm going to say is this: is that Western civilization, in my opinion, is a very vague notion. Basically, like I say, if you're far right or whatever, it means white people. And the way white people are raised. Other people will say it means, elections. It means that, electing your representative and electing the president and everything else like that in a federal system. Okay? As opposed to a monarchy, this and that, right? And there's a big battle going on, like I say, and that there's folks who are like, you need to be loyal to the U.S. And it's like, this is kind of a reverse of what people like JFK said. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. It's like, well, the thing is, man, is that, there have been a fair amount of people who have done stuff for this country and have been abandoned. Thousands. I've seen the videos of folks in New York City who waited in line in the cold so that people can try to get jobs and stuff like that. These Vietnam vets, and they were called baby killers and whatnot as well. Same thing. Similar types of things happen with, Iraq War veterans and everything else, right? The system has failed them. So they've given as much as they can for this country, and yet what has occurred because of that? But overall, like I say, in general, I think that these people don't care. They just want American hegemony, this and that. And I think y'all know who I'm referring to, but yeah. I think that Western civilization in the modern day can mean whatever you want it to. And you can twist it whatever way you please. To me, I'll broadly say that I am a product of the American system, which is Western influence. But that's as far as I'm going to go. There are certain, greetings that you talk to people with, saying, things like, Jesus wept or something like that, more in a non-blasphemous way, referring to Christianity. I think you can't really separate, to me, you can't separate Western civilization and just separate and just say, well, it started with, the Enlightenment. No, you got to include Catholicism and, other aspects in there as well. But anywho, I think that it's a very complicated, messy term that I think it all depends on who you talk to. That was a very lame, boring video, but I would love to see the comments when I put this out in a couple days. So hopefully y'all enjoy that. See you later, and a goodbye.